Hi students, this is Srinivas, Department of Botany. I think that you are reading well. In the previous class, we discussed about megasporangium, that is ovule. That is very important point. Other name of ovule is megasporangium. Inside the megasporangium, how many female gametophytes are present? Only one female gametophyte or embryo sac is present. How does that female gametophyte is formed? To know that, we have to know first of all megasporogenesis. What is that? Megasporogenesis. What is megasporogenesis? Genesis means formation. Megaspore means megaspores. Formation of megaspores from megaspore mother cell is called megasporogenesis. Similar to this, microsporogenesis occurs in anther. Megasporogenesis occurs in ovule. These 2 points very important. Try to remember. Microsporogenesis occurs in anther. Megasporogenesis occurs in ovule. Now I am going to explain about megasporogenesis. One of the cells in nucellus. What is the ploidy of nucellus? 2n. Inside the ovule, nucellus is present. That nucellus ploidy is diploid. Nucellus contains many number of cells. Of those cells, only one of the nucellar cell. Only one of the nucellar cell. That is, one of the cells in nucellus converts into archisporial cell. As nucellus is diploid, archisporial cell is also diploid. This archisporial cell again divides by mitosis. Archisporial cell divides mitotically and form two cells, outer parietal cell and inner sporogenous cell. This outer parietal cell is added to nucellus. That means this parietal cell, it will be added to nucellus. This inner sporogenous cell later converts into megaspore mother cell. Simply say MMC. MMC means megaspore mother cell. Ploidies I would recall. Nucellus ploidy 2n. Archisporial cell 2n. Parietal cell 2n. Sporogenous cell 2n. Megaspore mother cell 2n. That megaspore mother cell will be formed. From where does that megaspore mother cell will be formed? One of the nucellar cell. One of the nucellar cell. Actually, this is the actual process, but in our NCERT syllabus, one of the nucellar cell converts into megaspore mother cell. Like that, it will be there in our NCERT. This entire thing is not present in our NCERT syllabus. So that is, one of the nucellar cell converts into megaspore mother cell. This whole thing is not present in our syllabus. According to NCERT, one of the cells in nucellus converts into megaspore mother cell. See, one of the cells in nucellus converts into megaspore mother cell. This megaspore mother cell undergoes reduction division, also called meiosis, and form megaspores. Formation of megaspores from megaspore mother cell is called megasporogenesis. Which division occurs during megasporogenesis? Meiosis occurs. Meiosis is also called reduction division, also called heterotypic division. 4 megaspores are formed. The ploidy of megaspores is haploid. What is the reason for that? as it is preceded by meiosis. Whenever the meiotic division occurs, the product of meiosis are always haploid. Megaspore mother cell is diploid. Megaspore is haploid. Why the megaspore is haploid? As it is preceded by meiosis. Formation of megaspores from megaspore mother cell is called megasporogenesis. Genesis means formation. Megaspores are formed, so called megasporogenesis. During megasporogenesis, which division occurs? Meiosis. Out of 4 megaspores, 3 megaspores are degenerated. Only one megaspore is functional. That one functional megaspore, by undergoing 7 mitotic divisions in 3 generations, later develops into female gametophyte, also called embryo sac, also called megagametophyte. This embryo sac is developed from one megaspore, one functional megaspore. That's why it is also called monosporic type of development. Mono means one, sporic means megaspore. So, though the 4 megaspores are formed, how many megaspores are degenerated? 3. How many megaspores are functional? 1. That one functional megaspore in 3 generations, it develops into female gametophyte. How many mitotic divisions means it is little bit controversial. In our textbook, it is 3 mitosis according to NCERT. But correct concept actually 7 mitosis. If it is sentence formation, please write 3 mitosis. In numericals, you have to take 7 mitosis. Like that you have to remember. Once again, I am recalling. One megaspore which is functional later develops into female gametophyte by undergoing how many mitosis means, if it is a sentence means, you have to write 3 mitosis which is present according to our NCERT syllabus. But in numericals, we have to take 7 mitosis. One functional megaspore develops into female gametophyte by undergoing how many generations? 3 generations. What type of divisions are they ante? Mitotic divisions. Those belong to free nuclear divisions. What are free nuclear divisions? Nuclear divisions are not immediately followed by cell wall formation. Generally, nucleus divides first and later cytokinesis or cell wall formation occurs. Initially nuclear division occurs, later cell wall formation occurs. This is general condition. But here nuclear divisions are not immediately followed by cell wall formation. That type of divisions are called free nuclear divisions. Very, very important point, my dear students. How many generations it requires for the formation of female gametophyte from one functional megaspore? 3 generations. What type of development it is? Monosporic type. What is meant by monosporic type? Mono means one. Sporic means spore. That is, as female gametophyte is developed from one functional megaspore, it is so called monosporic type. In monosporic type, number of megaspores degenerated 3. How many megaspores are functional? 1. In the formation of female gametophyte from functional megaspore, number of generations required 3. Number of mitosis required 3. But you have to take 7 mitosis in problems, that is numericals. What type of development it is? Monosporic type. How this happens? Now I am going to explain this in diagrammatic representation. See, one of the cells in nucleus. So let us suppose this is the ovule. Inside the ovule, nucleus is present. This is the nucleus. This is the nucleus. Ploidy of nucleus is 2n. Why? Because it is the part of ovule. So this is the micropylori end. So this is the nucleus. This nucleus contains number of cells. Of those, the one of the nuclear cell which is present at micropylori end. This is the micropylori end and this is the chalazole end. So the micropylori end, at micropylori end, the nuclear cell converts into megaspore mother cell. Ploidy of megaspore mother cell is diploid. Where does that megaspore mother cell is located? Position of megaspore mother cell at micropylori end. What are the characteristic features of megaspore mother cell? Which is a larger cell with dense cytoplasm, rich cytoplasm, and with prominent nucleus. Prominent nucleus. Prominent nucleus means distinct nucleus. So megaspore mother cell, where does it is formed? At micropylori end or chalazole end? Only at micropylori end. Ploidy of megaspore mother cell, diploid. Characteristics: larger cell, dense cytoplasm, and with a prominent nucleus. This megaspore mother cell, meiosis means it involves two steps, meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. At the end of meiosis 1, two cells are formed. These two cells together called megaspore dyad. Megaspore dyad. Dyad means two cells. First cell, second cell. Meiosis 2, how many cells are formed? 4 cells are formed. First cell, second cell, third cell, fourth cell. So how many cells are formed? 4 cells are formed. 4 cells together call, a group of 4 cells together call tetrad. So together call megaspore tetrad. How many tetrads formed? How many tetrads formed? 1. How many megaspores formed? 4. Try to remember how many megaspores formed? 4. How many tetrads formed? How many megaspore tetrads formed? Only 1. Megaspore tetrads 1. Ploidy of each cell of megaspore tetrad n. So that means meiosis, how many times that cytokinesis occur? 2 times. Here, what type of arrangement here means? Megaspore tetrad is a linear arrangement. That is, one cell is present, one above the other. That means, how does this arrangement will appear, will form means, cytokinesis 1 and cytokinesis 2 is parallel to each other. That's why all the 4 megaspores are formed one above the other. One above the other means that type of arrangement is called linear arrangement. Linear arrangement. So out of 4 megaspores, the 3 megaspores are degenerated and only 1 megaspore is functional. See, 3 megaspores are degenerated. This 1 megaspore is functional. This one. At which position 3 megaspores are degenerated? That is 3 megaspores at micropylori end. So that is only 1 megaspore is functional. From the micropylori end, which megaspore is functional? First one, second one, third one or fourth one? See, first one, this is the micropylori end. This is the micropylori end. From the micropylori end, we have to count, isn't it? First one, second one, third one. That is, from the micropylori end, first 3 megaspores are degenerated. From the micropylori end, fourth megaspore is functional. Or towards chalaza means we have to say first one. So, one functional megaspore, fourth from micropylori end. first from chalazalian. Those points you have to remember. One functional megaspore, fourth from micropelarian, first from chalazalian. So this one functional megaspore, later it produces female gametophyte. How does it produces? In a diagrammatic way, I am going to explain. See, this is the one functional megaspore, this one. One functional megaspore. What is the ploidy of megaspore? Haploid. It undergoes first mitosis and produces two nuclei. So this is, shortly I am writing MT. MT means mitosis. One nucleus divides into two nuclei. Two nuclei will be formed, one at upper pole and another at lower pole. Two nuclei are at opposite poles. This nucleus divides mitotically. So this is first mitosis, means this nucleus divides, means this one is second mitosis. This nucleus divides into two nuclei, that means this is third mitosis. MT means mitosis. So two nuclei are at upper pole, two nuclei are at lower pole. See, this is the nucleus. This nucleus again undergoes mitosis. One nucleus becomes two nucleus. Already three mitoses are completed, isn't it? This nucleus divides into two. So that means this will be the fourth mitosis. This nucleus divides into two. This will be the fifth mitosis. This nucleus divides into two nuclei. This will be the sixth mitosis. This nucleus divides into two nuclei. This will be the seventh mitosis. Previously, I told that one functional megaspore develops into one female gametophyte. Number of mitosis required, 7 mitosis. So, total number of mitosis required means 7. Please remember this one. But according to sentence means, if they ask, you have to say 3 mitosis only. 3 generations. But correct concept is 7 mitosis. All these points are correct, but this is little bit controversial. So, previously I told that free nuclear divisions. See, here only nuclear divisions occur. There is no cell wall formation. Nuclear divisions are not immediately followed by cell wall formation. This type of divisions are called free nuclear divisions. Nuclear divisions only occur, no cell wall formation. That means free nuclear divisions are not immediately followed by cell wall formation. Cell wall formation also called cellularization. See, these are called free nuclear divisions. So, totally 7 mitosis occur, completed. 4 plus 4. Upper pole 4, lower pole 4. So, from upper pole, one nucleus moves towards center, and from lower pole, one nucleus moves towards center. So that is arrangement of nuclei 3 plus 2 plus 3. Later, how many nuclei are present here? 8 nuclei. 3 plus 2 plus 3. Out of 8 nuclei, how many of nuclei undergo cell wall formation means you have to say 6 only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is also very important. 6 out of 8 nuclei undergo cell wall formation. Automatically, this cell is so called central cell. So finally, embryo sac is formed. This is the embryo sac or female gametophyte. The 3 cells at micropelarian. This diagram will be drawn towards that is, this diagram will be drawn in reverse order also. What points we have to remember? Where does the three cells at micropolar end, those three cells can be called as egg apparatus. That point you have to remember. The three cells at micropolar end are called egg apparatus. The three cells at chalazal end are called antipodals. And the middle of this whole thing is called central cell. One point you have to remember, this entire cell is called central cell. The central cell contains how many nuclei? 2 nuclei. Those 2 nuclei are called polar nuclei. See, the three cells are grouped together at micropolar end are called egg apparatus. It contains only one egg cell which is at center. On either side of egg cell, 2 synergids are present. This is one synergid, this is another synergid. So, in egg apparatus, how many cells are found? 3 cells. The 3 cells which are grouped at chalazal end are called antipodals. What do you call the central cell of embryo sac? Central cell of embryo sac. Central cell. How many nuclei does the central cell contains? 2 polar nuclei. Ploidy of polar nuclei. Haploid. Later, these 2 nuclei fuse together and form secondary nucleus, one secondary nucleus which is diploid in nature. I would recall the ploidies. Ovule ploidy, 2n. Ovule ploidy, 2n. Nucleus ploidy, 2n. Megaspore mother cell, 2n. Megaspore haploid. Female gametophyte, haploid. Female gamete, this is called, egg cell is called female gamete. See, one female gametophyte contains number of female gametes? Only one. One ovule may contain how many female gametophytes? Only one female gametophyte is formed, isn't it? How? 3 megaspores are degenerated. That point you have to remember. Though 4 megaspores are formed, 3 megaspores are degenerated, only one functional megaspore is formed. That one functional megaspore develops into female gametophyte. So that means one megaspore mother cell produces number of megaspores 4. Number of functional megaspores 1. Are you understanding these points, my dear students? One megaspore mother cell produces number of megaspores 4. One megaspore mother cell produces number of functional megaspores 1. One megaspore mother cell produces number of female gametophytes only 1. That means from this it will be obtained. Number of female gametes. Number of female gametes from megaspore mother cell only 1. How? This female gametophyte contains one female gamete called egg cell. One ovule may contain one female gametophyte. Is it true or false? This is the ovule. Finally, how many female gametophytes are obtained? Only one. One ovule may contain one female gametophyte. True. One ovule may contain one female gamete. True. So now I am going to discuss about structure of embryo sac with a little bit. One female gametophyte contains 3 parts: egg apparatus, central cell, antipodals. Egg apparatus contains 2 parts: one egg cell, this one, and 2 synergids. Central cell contains how many polar nuclei? 2 polar nuclei, ploidy, haploid. Later, 2 polar nuclei are combined together and form a diploid secondary nucleus. Try to remember, ploidies also. Antipodals, number of antipodals 3, ploidy, n, that is haploid. arrangement of nuclei I would explain. See, arrangement of nuclei. Arrangement of nuclei I want to explain. Try to concentrate, my dear students. This is a little bit complicated. Try to understand. Arrangement of nuclei from here to here. Here how many nuclei are present? Only one. Later it divides mitosis, no? That's why how many nuclei are present? Those two nuclei are not present at one place. One at upper pole, another at lower pole. That's why you have to write 1 plus 1. One at upper pole, another at lower pole. That's why we are writing 1 plus 1. Later 2 plus 2. Two plus 2. 2 are at upper pole, 2 are at lower pole. Later 4 plus 4. Later 3 plus 2 plus 3. This condition will appear before the formation of secondary nucleus or after the formation of secondary nucleus. This 3 plus 2 plus 3 means before the formation of secondary nucleus. After the formation of secondary nucleus means these two polar nuclei are combined together and form one nucleus. After that, what condition it will found? 3 plus 1 plus 3. 1 means 1 secondary nucleus. Ploidy of secondary nucleus is diploid, not haploid. Ploidy of polar nucleus is haploid. So arrangement of nuclei: 1, 1 plus 1, 2 plus 2, 4 plus 4, 3 plus 2 plus 3. Later 3 plus 1 plus 3. 1 megaspore will be developed into 1 female gametophyte, isn't it? 1 megaspore developed into 1 female gametophyte. Number of mitosis required means 7 mitosis. Say how many mitosis will occur at micropolar end, how many mitosis will occur at chalazal end. See, this is nucleus of megaspore. First mitosis occur. 2 nuclei will be formed. This is initial first mitosis. Here there is no upper end, lower end. From here onwards, micropolar end, chalazal end points will come. So this nucleus divides into 2. First mitosis, isn't it? This nucleus divides into 2. Second one. This nucleus divides into 2. Third one. So that means how many nuclear divisions occur towards micropolar end? 3 you have to write. How many nuclear divisions occur at micropolar end? 3. How many nuclear divisions occur at chalazal end? 3. Do not consider this one, first one. Why? Because this nucleus divides into 2. After that 2 nuclear formation only, there will be the upper pole, lower pole. That is, there will be the micropolar and chalazal end. So this first mitosis do not come in micropolar end or chalazal end. So from micropolar end, number of mitosis occur. 1 nucleus divides into 2. First mitosis. This nucleus divides into 2. Second one. This nucleus divides into 2. Third one. Like that, this nucleus divides into 2. First one. This nucleus divides into 2. This nucleus divides into 2. Totally 3 mitosis occur at micropolar end. Towards micropolar end 3. Towards chalazal end 3. Initially first mitosis. Total how many mitosis occur? Previously I said 7 mitosis. Out of 7 mitosis, initial one, first mitosis normal. Number of mitosis towards micropolar end 3. Number of mitosis occur at chalazal end 3. Go through this once again. Later I will explain the structure of embryo sac. Structure of embryo sac or female gametophyte.